correct it. Douchebag. All right, we'll give it a second. People, Debbie, I still need to hit you up so you can teach me. Teach me the ways of reading. Ashley, you made it. Thanks. Kelly, that's set. Me, you, Jazz. Hola. All right, let's try it then. Let's see. This was sent to me the other day. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Not going extremely fast, kind of not weaving lanes, just moving along. It's hard to tell what they're going to decide to do next.
Well, the other part, and police have evolved on this over the years, they've kind of learned to not heighten the situation. And so they'll back off, watch him from the air, feeling the time's on their side.
Oh, here we have the vans.
Yeah, we've got these units, those black units with the tinted windows.
Okay, maybe they're going to try to corner him here.
They might.
And get traffic to stop. You can kind of tell the cars are slowing down. I don't know if that's just traffic.
So it'll be interesting if this one in the HOV lane will try to get out ahead of him and cut him off.
As we pull out here, you can kind of see this wide shot of what's going on.
This is Arizona.
So we've seen periodically these black units with tinted windows that may be part of this undercover operation to try to stop this guy. And it's involving Phoenix PD.
I think we may, yeah. Chopper's getting it's becoming difficult to keep a close eye on this vehicle as it starts to blend in with traffic here, but you can see those black vans we were mentioning, likely with Phoenix Police. Here we go. The part of this undercover operation, again, we don't know what this is all about, what this person may be responsible for.
Tinted windows.
This is a stolen vehicle, could be, but it seems to be part of a much larger operation here with Phoenix Police.
Yeah, look at all these black unmarked cars. That is part of this, and it's a big number. This has to be pretty serious to deploy this kind of manpower.
Right.
That's not part of it, but the ones up to the right of our screen, if they pan over, you'll see it.
Thank you, Bianca.
So they've gotten out ahead of him now.
Yeah.
Some of these units. So this will be interesting if they can pinch him in. And, we're going to warn you that if they stop him, we may have to pull out because we don't know what might unfold on live television.
Yeah, they have a plan in place. It looks like they're starting to slow down here. Not sure if they're trying to box him in, corner him, and see what happens once he comes to a stop.
I-10 south of US 60.
Arizona's no joke. I think it's this silver car right here.
He may have a sense of what's happening here. He certainly wants to go faster than he can go right now.
Yeah, he knows he's being tailed, obviously.
Like 20
he's
miles an hour.
surrounded by these big black vehicles, which were following him on the side streets as well. So he definitely knows they're around. And again, as you mentioned, John, he could be on the phone with other people. It could be, planning some kind of escape here or attempt to escape from the highway. But as traffic begins to build up, as you know, around this time, it's going to be pretty impossible for him to get away quickly, at least from the highway.
Yeah, he'd have to exit again and end up on side streets where he'd have a little more room. But I'm very curious about these black units, these all black units with the tinted windows that are big SUVs that have now pulled ahead of him. They're not in our frame. And you would think they could start to pinch this guy down to where he gets boxed in. That may be the answer. The other part of it, though, is if this guy's armed, and if they knew he was armed, they may be reticent to go there on a crowded freeway.
Yeah, we're on the I-10 southbound coming up on Ahwatukee now. But this all started, he's been all over the valley at this point. So during a busy time of day, lots of people on the roadway, and it looks like there's not many cars around him now, but those big black vans that we mentioned, likely with Phoenix Police, part of this undercover operation, they're planning something because they're all mostly, as far as we know, ahead of him at this point.
Yeah, this guy is hit for the cycle. He's been on the 101, the 202, the 51, and I-10 throughout this. So he's covered a lot of ground. Don't know what the gas situation is on board, whether he's got a full tank or, that's another issue with these guys. Sometimes they run out of fuel. But again, the time is on the side of the police in these situations. They can wait this guy out. If they've got him from the air and they have a clear drop on him, they can see him. He's trying to exit.
All right, it looks like we might exit here. Now that all of those unmarked vehicles with police were up farther than he was, I wonder what's going to happen now.
Yeah, this is where it gets tricky. It'll be interesting to see if he obeys this light.
Okay.
The RV chase was pretty
Ray
wild.
Road here.
The RV replay.
Taking the
Is that
exit.
one of those units behind him? Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like
Okay,
it.
so there were some behind him.
Yep.
I think this one behind. This is one right here. This like big. I don't know what that is.
Well,
a
these
SUV,
things
Ford truck or
change
something.
pretty quickly,
Mutation,
as I'm sure
whatever.
units that are following this guy
There's
are
a
aware
couple of
of.
those behind
Hybrid.
him, stacked up.
This
I don't
should look
even
like a
know
hybrid.
what that is. That is beyond
That's
an
some weird
Escalade.
shit. I don't know what that is.
I know, it's almost like
It almost looks armored to
yeah,
me.
yeah, maybe it is. Phoenix Police Chopper also following this guy from the sky.
That pedestrian has no idea
None.
what he's walking into.
The other
Yeah, he don't
vehicles
give a
around
fuck
him
either.
also likely have no idea what's going on. But again, it doesn't appear that there's any other people in the vehicle, in this silver vehicle
Lindsay.
that's being followed by Phoenix Police at the moment. It seemed to be a man in the front seat driving in a red shirt.
Okay, that was Broadway there. We're told this may be near the 143 and I-10. That was Broadway that he just crossed there.
Okay.
That's one of those units, and there's another one behind him. Oh, they've
Pulling
got the grappler.
The grappler.
There we go. They got him. They got him.
The grappler device.
They
used
got him. The
to stop the
grappler,
vehicle.
shit.
again, working to perfection.
Gangster.
Now, this is going to get interesting.
California can afford the grappler.
Here we go.
He has nowhere to go, and he didn't even see that coming.
Again,
It's
a word of
Arizona.
warning, watch with caution
Cali can
here.
afford
We
it.
may need to pull away from this.
Look at this shit. How serious this is. And he's trying
He's
to get
got
away.
long
Traffic.
arms there. That's a
He's still trying to
serious
pull
weapon
out.
that he just pulled. That's not a handgun. That's a rifle.
Wow.
The grappler.
We'll see.
Technology. Amazing. Oh,
Wow,
they shot into that
fired.
Okay.
He must have drawn a weapon for the officers to do that. If they fired on him, they must have felt that he drew a weapon.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're stepping away from some of their coverage here, but we want to stay on it
The
here
Batman?
because we are live, raw, and unfiltered. Of course, viewer discretion always advised. If something does happen, we might have to pull out as well. I'm Daytona Everett. This is live now from Fox. We were listening into Fox 10 Phoenix coverage, but you saw this maneuver just seconds ago here, and now they have deployed shots. And we do want to warn you again, viewer discretion always advised in situations like
Thank you
this.
for the
We're gonna
super
put
chat.
that on our
Appreciate it.
banner here for everyone who may be tuning in.
Arizona ain't playing that shit, that liberal shit.
But this is what we do. This has been not really fully a confirmed
It's probably a
police
liberal state, I don't know.
pursuit
Is Arizona a
for the
liberal
past
state?
hour, but clearly it was with all of these unmarked
Arizona.
vehicles that have since deployed this maneuver to get the car to stop here, pulling it back under the axle, and now some K9 units there as well. We don't know how many people are in the car at this time, possibly multiple people in the car. We do know that DPS were the ones that were following the car.
I don't know. What is
So as you
Arizona?
can see, there's
Is it red
two
or blue?
K9s there.
Oh, we don't
They
even
are
know
now
anymore, right?
waiting for this driver to get out or possibly to approach the vehicle.
It's more red.
Still, as we've said, we don't know how many people are inside. We don't know if this person inside of the car
Not
is
liberal? Oh,
armed.
okay, I didn't know
That
that.
is always the concern
Red
from law enforcement when it
cities.
comes to cases like this, pursuits like this.
Ain't playing that shit.
And so we're going to stay on
Red?
this for now, but we might need to back away if something does happen. But just within the past couple of minutes here, the driver being forced to a complete stop and now backed into from one of those three unmarked vehicles,
Bianca.
massive vehicles.
I don't think so. Thank you, Miyu. I appreciate that. Super super nice.
So we're going to stay on this shot here as multiple now law enforcement cars have shown up to the scene with guns drawn.
Look at all
I
those.
believe they shot some rubber bullets at the car, deploying more of those shots now. Likely trying to get the driver out of the car, force them out, as it's somewhat of a standoff situation now.
It is a 20-minute thing. Yes. Well, it's 19 minutes. Yeah, probably somebody will curse me out. They'll probably claim the video too, which I don't really care. It's fine. Rubber bullets, I know, right? That grappler thing is amazing. Why don't more of these? I wonder what, like, I don't know, the restrictions are. Like, can you do it like at how many miles per hour? Like, is it not safe at a certain amount of speed, or like, what are the conditions that you can do it under? Kind of like a pit maneuver. Like, I thought you can't be over like 40 miles or 35 miles an hour or something like that. I don't know. When can they use this grappler? And I've never seen them do this in California, right? And by the way, is there a video of a sniper on a helicopter shooting the engine in a car to disable it? You remember that chase we were watching where they were talking about there was one time where they had a sniper and a helicopter to shoot the engine in a car to disable that shit? That was wild.
Okay, and so it does
I wanna see that.
look like they're approaching the vehicle a little bit closer. The sunroof now open here.
Bringing in the dogs.
They're smashing in the windows to try to get inside with shields fully up, because they don't know if this driver is unarmed. They also don't know how many people are inside. Aggressively approaching the vehicle. And we did see just moments ago the driver putting their hands up outside of the car. We're going to stay on this shot in full to see how many people they find inside. The K9 unit still there as well. We saw 2 dogs that were there to assist with this situation.
Why are we?
And now the driver crawling over. It was confirmed that this was an undercover operation with DPS following this car that was driving erratically through traffic in the Phoenix.
Somebody got hidden by accident in the chat, so I'll have to fix that after. I don't know. To see if I can fix it.
Arizona area.
Well, it's pretty close. Blue and red in Arizona.
And now they're allowing the dog to go in.
Let the dogs get him.
And out to the other door through the driver's side door.
Open fire. Shit.
Pulled out and now put into handcuffs. So we see just one person at this time. I don't see more than one person. Looks like maybe just one driver here. And the arrest now made. So once again, if you are just tuning in here, this is a live look in Phoenix, Arizona, an aerial shot.
Feel free to let him lay on that pavement a little extra longer, right? Yeah, it's not 12 days for you.
I guess that was it. That was kind of all I had on this replay of the chase. Excuse me. I didn't have anything else readily
so
available.
once again, we are just getting all of our elements in a row here because in a moment we'll show you the grappling technique to be able to pull this driver back and kind of sandwich him in to get him to stop, because he wasn't going to stop anytime soon. We're heading up on 4:30 here in Phoenix, Arizona, as the traffic really wasn't helping in this pursuit, kind of keeping law enforcement back for a while, but then the driver getting off on an exit.
They don't play, man.
And they were able to maneuver this and get
quick.
him to slow down with that, again, grappling maneuver here. We want to show it to you one more time.
Yeah, let's check it out.
As it happened live. Take a look at this.
Look at the way they
see
did
the
this.
driver making its way along this exit here. That unmarked vehicle.
Sets
there
up
were
the block,
three that
pulls
were
in front of him,
following
and look at the guy behind.
this whole time. One pulling out in
Boom.
front, the other
Not
using
going
that
nowhere.
grappling technique underneath the axle there, slowing.
Rolling deep. When do you ever see that like that? I never really seen it like that. And all these heavy ass armored black tinted vehicles and shit.
The car down and almost pulling it back like a bungee cord.
Damn.
So we want to see that just one more time because we don't see this often.
And then he's trying to peel out and he can't peel out.
But you can see the car unable to drive away and unable to really back up either. So here we go.
Damn.
We'll see it one more time for you.
You said you want a
Instant
grappler?
replay. As it's not every day you get to see something like this, those three unmarked vehicles, just honestly pulling this off extremely well. Shot underneath the car.
Wow.
And then that front car then backing into the driver here. So this is the Grappler police bumper. That's what it's called. It's used to de-escalate high-speed pursuits, and in this case, doing it swimmingly. So there we have, played it a couple times for you. We'll play it again for you tonight, back out live to the scene where...
That's it. This is from, I don't even know. A couple months ago, I guess. I'm not really sure when the video came out. But this was sent to me by somebody on Facebook, Jerome, that requested or recommended this. The RV chase was pretty dope too. That was a lot of fun. I don't normally do chase replays, but that was pretty classic and interesting to see. All right, I'm gonna head out of here, yo. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna get some rest. Talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess, unless something happens. Appreciate you. Hit like on the way out. Love you. Good night. Peace. Adios. Bloop, bloop. The man was found unconscious in the car with weapons. Police approached. He took off and rammed cop cars and started the chase. Damn. That's what Diamond said. Pretty nuts. Oh, amazing, Indigo. Yeah, I don't mind. I joke around when I say the Dominicans don't like me. It's just because of my childhood. But yeah, I'm Dominican. Good night. Bye.